Hey y'all, this is Dina. Welcome to my channel. Okay, I am back with another idea. I don't think this is going to be a craft fair idea. This is more of a Christmas in July type idea. But what I made is paper stars. Look how neat it is. And this one is double-sided. Oh my goodness, you can do so much with these. I made a smaller one. I just did not attach it. So you can see here how the smaller one looks like. But anyway, I thought I would jump on this morning and show you how I did this. Yesterday, my husband and I spent a lot of our morning cleaning our house. My sister has been taking care of my mom and dad, so I was able to have a little bit of a break, and yeah. So I was able to, oh, my husband, he shampooed our whole house, and it smells so good in here, and yeah, it was really nice. Okay, so to get on with making the star, the first thing you need to do is I took a 12 by 12 piece of paper, and it takes one 12 by 12 for one star, y'all. So anyway, what you're going to do is you're going to make sure it's square 12 by 12, and then you're going to cut them in, you're going to cut it in the 1-inch strips. And as you see, this is a directional paper, so I didn't want to cut it long way. I didn't want to cut it the other way. I wanted to make sure that the print was going the right way. So the first thing you need to do is you're going to count out 6 strips for one side of your star. Okay, so now you're going to take your paper on one of the stars, and you're going to fold 2 of them in half. You're going to have all the same print facing up, okay? And so there's my fold, okay? So now I'm going to take my art glitter glue. I'm going to put a generous amount of glue, and I was just using this, y'all. Let me get this on, get this all nice and unstuck here. Okay, now we're going to take a generous amount of glue and put it across that fold. Now, the way you can make sure that you're getting this right is like I lined mine up on the grid on my mat. So you can kind of just make sure that you're lining these up the best that you can. Okay, so you can even line it up where you make sure that this is straight on the grid, and then make sure this one is even. It's a little crooked, so I'm going to move it just a tad. So just like that. Okay, so then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take one of your strips and you're going to line it up right next to that center strip, just barely having any kind of opening in there. And once you've got it lined up here at the bottom, see if you see here, once you've got it lined up to the bottom, what I did is I just lined them up, and you're going to put some glue right over here, and then you're going to adhere this down just like this. Okay, press it down. You want to make sure it glues really well before you do make any movement. Okay, almost had it stuck. I'm going to flip it around because I like to work from the right side since I'm right-handed. I'm going to add some glue. Gonna make sure that this is lined up. And I'm trying to get it where it lines up pretty good there. Okay, so now that you've got those 3, it's kind of like you weaved it. Turn it to the side, and let's put the other 2 pieces in. So for this piece, you're going to lift it up because this one went under. You're going to lift it up and put that one under, and it's just like weaving a basket, y'all. Okay. Make sure your edges are nice and straight. Lift up the center one. Add your adhesive. You want to make sure you're using some fast drying glue for this project, because you have either that or you'll be sitting and it'll take forever. If you use some good fast drying glue, then you'll be able to whip these out in no time whatsoever. Okay, I'm gluing myself down here. Gotta get this one. Okay. And now I'm going to flip it around because I'm going to put this last strip right over here. And I'm going to see, now this was over, under, over, so I'm going to put this one under. Just like this. And then I'm going to hold this down, lift up the center one. My glue. So as you see, it's starting to look like a weaved pattern in the center. I got too much glue there. Let's move it over here. Okay, one more little side here to put glue under. There you go. Okay, so I'm going to move this over to the side, and I'm going to get the other 6 strips prepared. That way this one has time to dry, and then we'll work on our star. So let's move this over. This one, I'm going to turn it over the other way. You don't, if you're using a double-sided paper, it works great, because then your star is going to have 2 sides. Okay, I'm going to line this up on my grid, but first I need to do my fold. So I'm going to line this up on my grid. And I'm going to take my next strip and I'm going to fold it in half. And then I'm going to put it down into the center. That's going to be kind of in the center, just like that. Now you've got your base. So since this strip is over the top, now I'm going to put this strip just like this. So then this part will be underneath. So let's go ahead and add some glue. My craft room carpet feels so soft. My husband shampooed it yesterday. As we just did a major cleaning in our house yesterday. And then we went out and had lunch with our children. Well, one of our daughters. And here, this one is going to need to go over. So make sure you line them up. I'm going to hold it down where I've got it lined up. My sister had been asking me to make these because she wants to make some. She decorates a lot of things for her church, and so I told her I would do a tutorial on this. I've known how to make these for quite a long while. Okay, I've got 2 more strips, and since this one is over this center strip, we're going to put this under. Make sure you're just weaving them. Lining them up at the edge. I'm going to hold this down. I'm going to glue that center. Get it pressed down. I'm going to glue the other ones down too. Yeah, she decorates, my sister, she decorates a lot for her church. So does things like when they have meals at their church and all that. She's helped with all kinds of parties, and so she asked me quite a little while ago, you know, can you do a tutorial on how to make these stars. And I'm like, sure, I know how to make these. So here we go. Got that one lined up. And here we go. Last 2 times to glue these down. And then one more. Just like that. Okay, now I'm going to start working with the other one and give this one time to dry. Okay, so now we're going to make the points for our stars. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to take, like at the corners, you're going to take it and you're going to join them just like this. So take it, turn it over, and join them at that point. This is why you need a good fast drying glue, so your glue dries fast enough so you can get to the next ones. So you're going to have to hold it down a sec. Then you're going to turn and do the same thing to the next one. So you're still going to have this center one. You're going to flip it over. And there we go. Let's get to the next one. Make sure you got it good and glued down. You want them to stay really well. Hold it down, move to the next one. I had someone that made a comment on one of my videos that they really liked my video, but they don't like how much I say y'all. Sometimes I don't realize I'm saying y'all, but I live in Texas. This is how we talk, and I've lived in Texas most of my life, and so I'm sorry. I hope I don't offend you by saying y'all, but this is how I talk. And this is just me, y'all. It's me. Okay, so there we go. This is how it's looking. Let's do the other one. We're going to do the same thing. So this time the white is going to go toward the front. Try to make your points. Try to get these points up here together really well. Press it down. I got a little bit sticking up. I'm going to add a little more glue there. Let's move to the next one. Okay, coming toward 2 more of these, and then we'll be putting this together, and voila, you will have a nice paper star. A little bit sticking up right there. I want mine nice and flush. Sorry if y'all heard that, y'all. My husband's doing something in the kitchen. Something fell. Hopefully you didn't hear that, but there was a big bang. My husband, y'all, he wakes up so early, and he gets up and he eats his oatmeal. I mean, he doesn't even let me get up and eat breakfast with him. He gets up, he eats his oatmeal, and I'll get up and go, "Did you eat?" "Oh yeah, I already ate my oatmeal." I'm like, he is like this man. I mean, Do you guys have a schedule like that where you just do everything the same? I mean, love him, love him, love him so much, but I mean, he doesn't. I got up at 7:15 today, and he was already up. He's already up and had breakfast. Okay, so now that I've got this all nicely done, you see I got both pieces. I'm gonna flip this one over, and I'm going to put all the ones just like this underneath each other. So you're kind of weaving these together. Now it's looking like this. Now what we're going to do is you're going to make sure you get this glued like right toward a point. I'm going to put some glue like right under here. And you're going to bring this to the point and glue this down. Hold it down really well. You're going to work your way around. Sometimes I like to go up underneath. Now he's in there grinding something. I don't know. He is the busiest. He's changed the oil in my car. I am so grateful for him, y'all. How blessed did I get? Oh my goodness. He's in there doing something. I think he's doing something with the air conditioner. I don't know. I'm going to kind of skip over a few and then go back to a few. We want to make sure they're good and lined up. Okay. Let's see here. Make sure you're putting your paper out toward that point. Like, try to get it in the center. We are almost done. Isn't this fun, y'all? Get out one piece of paper. You can do these not just for Christmas, if you want to do them for decorations, for birthday parties, or if you're doing something winter themed. Yeah, there's so many ways that you can use these to decorate with. Oh my goodness. So this project's a win-win. It's a win-win for my sister, because now she'll see how to do this. Okay, I think I've got one or two more to do. And I've taught you guys something as well. Okay, let me make sure. Okay, I got one more. This one needs to go up inside. Get up in there, friend. Okay, put some glue down here. I'm gonna hold this down. So as you see, look at this. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna make sure this, I'm using art glitter glue. I always use art glitter glue. It's one of my very favorite glues. And once I get them all done, glued together, I'm just gonna trim this off. So we have the points. So I'm gonna have to skip over the one and flip it over. Make sure that's pretty even there. How much fun is this? This is one piece of paper, y'all. Now you can do this like with 6x6s. What you're gonna do is just make sure you have evenly 12 strips to do this. Or if you want to do 2 6x6s and just cut them 1 inch like we did these. You just need to make sure you have 12 strips. That one didn't fly. I think I got one more. Okay. Okay, y'all. Let's see what I did with my pen here. Well, I'm gonna need that again. Okay, so here, you can leave it where it's open like this. See how it's like it's open inside? Or like this one, how I glued the centers together, just like this. So you can do this either way. I'm gonna leave this one where I didn't glue it together. That way you can see that you can do this both ways. And let me get the pen on my glue. There we go. Okay, so as you see there, I glued this one where the centers in there were together. And all I did is once I was done with this, stuck my glue down in there, pressed it down, and voila. Or you can leave it where they're open like this as well. How fun is this, y'all? Now, all I did is I just used my hole punch on one side, and I took myself some twine so I could make a little hanger for it. Like I said, if you want to do these smaller, you can use them to make Christmas ornaments. Whatever you want to do, these would be great. You can make small ones, you can make big ones. If you have bigger paper than this, which maybe you could try poster board if you wanted to make like a big one. And just square it up, and there you go. You could do a big one like that too. So, tie a knot like that. And then I just tied these together so it left me a hanger. And then we are done. Now, on the other one, I added, you can leave it just like this, or this one I added like a scallop circle in the middle. You could put like a Christmas saying like joy or happy or Merry Christmas or whatever you want to put. But yeah, here you go. There you go. There's our 2 stars, y'all. Hope you guys like this. Look how sweet this one is. I love it. It's very wintry. There's the other side. How cute is it? How cute are these? Okay, I'm gonna put you up just a little bit. I want to make sure you can really see both of them. There you go. How cute are those, y'all? Super cute, and they were so fun to make. I hope that you have enjoyed this quick, easy project. Hope you will give this a try. Hope that this will cause you to want to make more and more of them. And yeah, like I said, do a 6x6, do 1/2 inch strips. You can do this one's a 12x12 with 1 inch strips. Whatever you like, y'all. Anyway, hope you guys have an awesome day. And thanks so much for watching. You'll have a wonderful day. Bye.